vehicles out of the way, alright, we'll get it on the road as soon as I get these other vehicles out of the way. But right now, I think this is going to wrap it up. So, brakes feel really good. Pedal really hard. So far, so good. Pretty happy with. Let me turn it around. I'll show you the brake boost. So far as space goes, that's what my biggest worry was. I think that's an 8-inch dual diaphragm brake booster. And then I put a new master cylinder on it as well. So we'll see how it works on the road. Like I said, just pulling in and out of the garage the best I can with the space I've got here without moving everything out of the driveway. Get it out. So far it's pretty good, so pretty happy about it. The wife pulled it in and out as well a couple times just to double check what I'm hoping for, but it feels pretty good. We did do an oil change. On that. We had some fuel problems with the carburetor, so I've had the plugs out a couple times, had to clean them up. They were really wet. So of course, with being really wet, you got a lot of fuel in the oil. So I end up changing the oil on it once. I will do it again before too long. I won't let it go too long without doing another oil change on it. But just with that, the oil, you could definitely tell when you drained it out. And of course, you smelled it, and it was very fuely. So definitely recommend doing that, getting that oil change if you ever run into problems with carburetors and too much fuel issues. But other than that, just a few adjustments. Hopefully, once we get it on the road, be a few adjustments. Maybe, hopefully not on the brake pedal. There are at the brake pedal where it bolts onto it underneath the dash. There's a adjustment in there I can make for the pedal, but it feels pretty good. And at the brake master cylinder, there's a well, I don't know, I can't remember what I used, but there's a shim that I used from the last one that I took off there and put it back on there. So I had to shim it out to make up the difference. And the instructions show, let me find the instructions. So the instructions just pretty much go over this, how to set it up, kind of how the pedal should feel, this adjustment rod inside here, and if you needed to make a shim for it. So pretty much that's what I've done. Like I said, until I get it on the road, we'll find out more once I get it there. But I got to get a lot of vehicles out. I want to get this posted up. So, but anyway, that's what we got. Let me see. It is a JAGS part. This is the part number for it. Like I said, I've not had a dual diaphragm brake booster before, so I'm pretty excited seeing what this involves with it. So I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, this car's never had some brake issues, never had any before, and all of a sudden we just have all kinds of problems. So the only thing left that I've got to do is, if something goes wrong, is possibly the proportion valve on it. So I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we'll get it on the road, but right here, just moving it in and out of the garage feels pretty good with it. But we'll go from there. Once I get it on the road, we'll find out more answers. But right now, I think that's going to wrap this video up. But I don't know. Hopefully, I got a cruise I'm going to hopefully go to in about 2 weeks. So if I do, there'll definitely be some footage of it. I hope to get some miles on this car before that happens. And I would really like to take it. It's a good hour trip away. I'll give you more updates once I get closer to going to it, or the video of it anyway. We did go last year to it. So Davo's Customs, I believe it's in Waverly, Tennessee. I got to double check the dates on it. It's in October. I don't remember, but we went last year to it. It's a pretty good time. Good food, and met a couple nice guys there. But just some of the stuff that he does a lot of truck stuff, so that's why we went last year. But this year we're gonna hopefully take the old car. But like I said, we'll get some miles on it and see what we can do with it and go from there. But this should wrap up part B. If you guys have any questions about this video, let me know. I'm not really the technical side of it, but just trying to give you guys some updates on some of this crap that I work on around here, and see how it works out. So I did get some more truck. Got a new grill for that, so it's moving forward. I got a C10 Nationals is coming up, so I got a new bumper I'm going to look for if I can't get this one straightened out. That's on the ground. I do got a lot of cardboard boxes I got to get burnt today, so you can kind of see what the pile up is here. I did pick up a new transmission this weekend too, so a new 400 turbo. A friend of mine needed some parts that I had for his old truck build. He had some parts, so we did some swapping. So it's a new transmission out of their Camaro, and I think I don't know. You guys, if you've been watching the channel, I've got so many different projects going on right now. I've got another motor. I know, crazy to think that, but I've got another 5.3 on the rack over here that I've toyed around with the idea of putting it with this 400, and then I've also show you. I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but I got enough pieces to put this carburetor intake on a 5.3. So I've got that project that I could work on. I've got another, possibly, I do have another computer, little odds and ends stuff. I can put it all together, but I got another computer to run a fuel injected system as well. But I just got to figure out what direction I'm going to go with a couple different projects that I'm working on. I do need to focus on this old truck. You guys know I've got a date on that. That is going to go on the tailgate power tour, or sorry, not power tour, the tailgate tour. Sorry about that. But in March, I really got to get cracking on that. So I found some places for the paint. I found some places I need to get some other stuff picked up for it. But just getting this other is going to make room for this whole truck, because I can set that thing outside, and then we'll get make some more room for it. As you can tell, guys, I got a lot of stuff going on here. Just a real quick overview of the carport here. So I got enough truck parts here to build another truck. I got this one sitting outside because I don't have room inside for it yet. I picked this up a couple weeks ago, so it's a 5.3 with an L60 on it. So, like I said, I'm working on some different projects coming up. Alright guys, if you have any questions about this video, if you like it, comment, subscribe. Definitely hit the thumbs up button. I have not consistently been posting anything for a while, but this is why. It just takes a little bit of time and money to get this stuff done. And if you guys are following anybody that does this stuff, I don't know how they do the editing and keep busy on all this and be able to dump the money into every project they've got. It just one thing after another around here. Plus, not just talking about the car stuff, it's your other stuff too you got going on, like maintenance to a lawnmower, this and that. So if you guys like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll try and update you on the next one. Quick update. This is going to be the last of part 2. Finally got the car out on the road tonight. Seems to be pretty good. Brake pedal seems to be really good, so I'm pretty happy about that. Everything seemed to start, shut down, turn on, turn off like it's supposed to. Got outside the garage here, and just in time for it to start to rain. So I got to use the wipers too. So the wipers still work. It does have a couple of squeaks I'm going to look through and see if I can't figure out what those are. One I just found, it's the dash, the clock on the dash above the steering wheel. It's a little squeaky, so I think one of my screws are loose on the clock, on the car. So anyway, pretty happy about that so far. I'm Probably get a full tank of gas in it this weekend. Go for a little drive with it, and we'll see how the weather goes right now, I guess. Right now it's supposed to be hot and dry the rest of the week. It's supposed to be dry tonight too, but it of course wasn't. So by the time I got everything moved around, the vehicle's out of the driveway, got her out, and that's of course how it happens. But anyway, there it is. Finally, such a relief finally getting this thing back on the road. Now we'll see how reliable it is. You guys know I've stressed before, when they sit, problems happen. So we'll see what happens with hopefully no problems, but I'm sure something's coming. I just don't know about it yet. So you don't have to look at me. But anyway, it is on the road. I'm so excited about this, but we're gonna let it run a little while. I'll put a little gas in it just to get it down the road and back tonight. So here we are. So excited. Extremely dirty, but not really caring. It's moving on its own power. So very excited about it. So finally get it out, show some love to it. I did check the light bulbs on it. Looks like I do have one out. Yeah, I got a light bulb out. Looks like on the front turn marker. I don't know about this side. Well, this side works. I got to get a bulb checked on that front corner. But brake lights work. The brakes work. Very happy with the way the position of those brakes are. Very happy with that. So get her out, getting her up to speed. We'll see how it works out then. But other than that, I can't be happier with the way it turned out right now. So anyway, this is gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna hope to get this video up tonight. Maybe tomorrow I'll try and get it edited. I got 3 or 4 videos to put together with this one for part 2. So we'll see how it goes. I guess that's it for this video. I got a real, now I don't usually use my phone or drive while I drive, but I took a real quick driving video. Like I said, it's like a real quick video. So, but I might add that on this video real quick before this BS blurb here. So, all right. But anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. If you like it, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff everybody likes to talk about. So I'm gonna shut her down. Get her covered back up, and be moving on. So we got a road trip coming up in a couple weeks. We'll have more video because I'm hoping this car's going to make that. So that was the goal this year. I move a little bit better when I got goals and dates set in stone. So guy messaged me today asking me if I was coming this year. So I'm planning to. I made it last year at the end of the year. So I'm hoping to make it to this year, this one. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you guys are out working on something in the garage, doing something productive. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.